Alrighty, here's episode number 2 today. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters franchise in year number 10. Last episode, we took on the Blowfish and won easily 6-3 behind a great pitching performance from Robert Muddywater, holding the Blowfish to only 3 solo home runs. En route to our 6th victory in a row, we improved to 9-2 on the year. We are virtually guaranteed a playoff spot at this point. One more win here, coupled with a Herbisaur's loss, will clinch the division for us here against the Sandcats. Pitching matchup for us, we will send 4th pitcher Malaya Ellison to the hill, 2-0 with a 1.15 ERA and an 0.83 whip. And on the other side, the Sandcats counter with their number 3 pitcher, left-hander Fabio Fabulo, a one-time freebooter and former Sawtooth ace, 1-0 with a 1.38 ERA and a 1.08 whip. Lineup for today's game looks like this. Everett Ho leads off in the catching slot, followed by third baseman Harsh McFreddy. Then it is center fielder Nico Jennings, the captain in center, locked in. Shortstop Aaliyah Orr, the rookie, is locked in. She'll bat 4th. Locked in right fielder Dash Correa will bat 5th. Following him is batting 6th second baseman Cole the Fishman Salmon, back in the lineup. Sat out last game to fix his mojo. Batting 7th is left fielder Gideon Turnbull, the rookie. Batting 8th, first baseman Kenzie Rodriguez, and batting 9th in the DH slot is second baseman Elliot Straining, as Colton Burnett goes to the bench to fix his mojo. Let's play Get It On. Going to the Tiger Den here. Let's see how we do. So, in reference to the multiple streams today, I am actually going on vacation here over the weekend. We're going to Atlanta. So, with us being away, I'm going to get some episodes up for you guys, so you guys have something to watch over the weekend. Probably only going to have enough episodes maybe to get to Monday, and then Tuesday we're going to be coming back, so expect streams to pick back up on either Tuesday night or Wednesday, and then I'll get episodes going back up later in the week. Alright, Ho, McFreddy, and Jennings will be up first here against Fabulo. There's Everett Ho, the catcher, sat out last game to fix his mojo, hitting .267 with 2 RBIs on the year. Outside pitch active for him as well. There's Fabulo's numbers on the year. Fabio is 1-0. He has a 1.38 ERA and a 1.08 whip in 2 starts. He's given up 2 earned runs in 13 innings, 9 hits surrendered, 5 walks, and he has struck out 5 batters while hitting 1. Batting average against is a nice solid 200. Alrighty, here we go. Change it down and in. It's called strike. 0-1. Fastball up and in is a strike. 0-2. Fastball at the knees, fouled off by Ho. 0-2 the count. Changeup at the knees is popped up, right to the mound. Fabulo barely moves as he's still on the rubber. Makes the catch, 1 down. Next up is the third baseman today, Harsh McFreddy, hitting .442. 2 homers and 13 RBIs on the year. Changeup low, ball 1. Fastball, changeup at the knees, line to right center field. That is in the gap. That might be extra bases here for Harsh. Island comes up throwing, will hold McFreddy to just a single as he does not run particularly well. That will bring up center fielder Nico Jennings, the captain, locked in, hitting .442. 2 homers and 14 RBIs on the year for him. Forkball outside from Fabulo, ball 1. Fastball up is skied by Jennings to left center field. He hits it pretty well. Tantrum plays the ricochet off the wall. Throw in is late. It is a double for Jennings. Second and third with 1 down for Orr. Rookie shortstop is locked in, hitting .549. 2 homers and 7 RBIs on the year with RBI man active. Fastball up and in is high and inside. 1-0. Slider down and in is inside. 2-0. Fastball up is high. 3-0 the count to Orr. And that is high again on the heater. 4-pitch walk to Orr, and the bases will be loaded. First walk for Fabulo, and that'll bring up right fielder Dash Correa. Sophomore player is locked in, hitting .435. 5 homers and 15 RBIs on the year. Change it down and in. Turned on and ripped foul, but early 0-1. Fastball ways fouled off again on the right side this time. 0-2 as Whiffer activates for Correa. Slider down and in, dribbler to short. This might be a double play. Reliable to second, 1. Platoon to first, late. Infielder's choice there for Correa as he drives in a run. 1-0 to score. Two down, runners at the corners for Salmon. Fishman hitting .317 with 7 RBIs on the year. Inside pitch active as he takes a forkball down in the way at the knees, 0-1. Inside changeup, he chases it, 0-2. Fastball up and in, chased it high, strike 3, and Salmon down swinging to end the inning. Bottom 1, Freebooters take 1-0 lead on the fielder's choice ground up by Correa. Reliable, Island, and Jackson due up first here against Ellison. Leading off is former Freebooters shortstop Hesto Reliable. His first season away from the club, hitting .250 with 1 RBI on the year. Reliable played his first 5 years with us in his career. He won 1 MVP award, a couple rings. Last season he hit under .200 and was replaced in the playoffs by Jock Sports, who was then by proxy replaced by rookie Aaliyah Orr. Here's a look at Ellison's numbers on the year. She's 2-0 on the season with a 1.15 ERA and an .083 WHIP. 2 earned runs given up in 15 2/3 innings pitched. 11 hits surrendered, 1 of them a homer. Ellison has walked 2 and struck out 9. Batting average against .196 is the best in the rotation as of this moment. And here's the lineup for the Sandcats after Reliable. It is the right fielder, Ania Island, who is locked in, former Sirloin's outfielder. Then it is former Jack's third baseman, Juice Jackson, in his 3rd year with the Sandcats. He is tense. Batting 4th is the captain, first baseman, Hercules Bentley, who is on fire. Batting 5th is the DH, Forrest Townsend, who was signed in the offseason. Batting 6th is center fielder, Auguste Jeterson. Batting 7th, second baseman, Raina Platoon, former Sirloin's bench player. I know she played on the Sandcats, that's right. Batting 8th is left fielder Tig Tantrum, original Sandcat member, and batting 9th is catcher Brady Poole. Reliable has low pitch and power versus right-hander active here against Ellison. His fastball up and in is popped up foul. Ho back there for it. And Ho retires, former teammate, 1 down. Next up is right fielder Ania Island, who's locked in, hitting .207 with a homer and 7 RBIs. Curveball down in the way is a strike to the knee, is 0-1. Slider up and away is outside to Island, 1-1. Fastball middle in, foul back, 1-2. Change it down and in, low, 2-2. Fastball down and away, hitting the hole to first. Rodriguez dives and cuts it off. Flips to Ellison in time, 1 down. The 2 down in the inning. Next up is third baseman Juice Jackson, who was tense, hitting .256, 2 homers and 5 RBIs as he is low pitch active here. Fastball up and in, the first pitch is fouled back, 0-1. Curveball up and in, called a strike, 0-2. Slider up and away, chased it outside, strike 3, first punch out for Ellison, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning for her. To the second, it's 1-0 Freebooters. Turnbull, Rodriguez, and Straining do up against Fabulo. Here's Turnbull, the left fielder, hitting .479, 1 homer and 11 RBIs on the year. Fastball up and away is a strike, 0-1. Fastball inside misses, 1-1 the count. Change up outside, 2-1. Change up down and away is a strike, 2-2. Fastball away, hitting the hole to short, diving Reliable to make the stop, fires to first. Just late, infield single for Turnbull as he beats it out. Next up is Rodriguez, the first baseman, hitting .538, 4 homers and 12 RBIs for Kenzie. Fastball down and in, line through the middle, just under Fabulous glove. That's a base hit. First and second now with none down. Now to bring up DH Elliott Straining, batting 9th today, hitting .235 with an RBI. First and second with none down. Freebooters once again threatening. Forkball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Slider at the knees, line to right center. Leaping Platoon to make the nice catch, and that will double off Turnbull at second, 2 down. Runner first, 2 down for Ho. 0 for 1 today. Fastball up is a strike, 0-1. High heater misses, 1-1. Fastball down and in is skied to left center field as Ho gets under it. Over there for it is Tantrum. He'll make the catch, and that ends the inning as the Freebooters have a costly double play ball that keeps them off the board. Bottom two, Bentley, Townsend, and Jeterson do up against Ellison. Leading off is Captain Hercules Bentley. First baseman's on fire, hitting .400 on the year. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. First pitch curveball at the knees. Low, ball 1. Slider down and away. Line to second, right at Salmon. 1 down. Next up is Townsend, the DH, hitting .341. 2 homers and 8 RBIs. First pitch fastball up and away is high, ball 1. Change it down and in. Check swing inside, 2-0. Slider down and away, lined up the middle, into center. Base hit for Townsend, and it's dropped by Jennings. Gets it in quickly, and that will be just a single. Next up is Jeterson, the center fielder, hitting .400. 7 RBIs on the year for him. First pitch changeup up and away is outside, ball 1. Fastball middle away, outside, 2-0. The ball down and in, fouled off, 2-1. Slider down, lined up the third base line, past the diving McFreddy, that's into the corner. Turnbull gets it in as the runner goes for third. He is in there safely. First and third with 1 down for Platoon. Second baseman has power versus right-hander active, hitting .400 on the year with an RBI, and she's coming off a great double play last inning, so her confidence is brimming. First pitch fastball down and away is check swing strike called at the knees, 0-1. Change it down and in. Bunt is shown. Suicide squeeze. That's going to get down. Ellison to first in time to retire her, but the sac bunt scores the run. It is 1-1. Runner at second with 2 down now for Tantrum, who's RBI man active for the left fielder, hitting .400 on the year. Starting today for normal left fielder Buck Swiner. Curveball down and away is low, ball 1. Fastball inside, grounded to first, right to Rodriguez. She will tap the bag, and that will end the inning. But the Freebooters give up the lead on the sac bunt by Platoon, 1-1 to the third. McFreddy, Jennings, and Orr do up against Fabulo. Here's McFreddy, 1 for 1 day for the third baseman. He has singled his first time up. Fastball up and in is called a strike, 0-1. Slider inside misses, 1-1 the count. Change at the knees, fouled back, 1-2. Fastball away, knocked down by Fabulo behind the mound. He'll pick it up and fire to first in time, 1 down. Next up is Jennings, center fielder, doubled his first time up. He's 1 for 1 today. Change away is outside, ball 1. Fastball down and in, line to right center. That is in for another base hit. Jennings' second hit today. It'll be a single. He's 2 for 2. That will activate Steeler for him. That'll bring up Orr. The rookie shortstop walked her first time up. She's still locked in. There it goes on the first pitch. Fastball's high, ball 1. Throw down is late. Stolen base there for Jennings, his 5th of the year. He is now tied with Correa for the team lead. Perfect 5 for 5. 1-0 the count to Orr with RBI man active now. Fastball up, chased it high, late, 1-1. Fastball away, Orr drives it right center field. She hits it pretty high and pretty far. But Jeterson makes the catch in the warning track for the second out. Jennings will tag, though, and get to third. He'll be at 90 feet away from scoring for Correa, who had a fielder's choice ground out his first time up. He's 0 for 1 with an RBI. Fastball middle in, swung late, 0-1. Fastball up, line to center field. That will hang up for Jeterson to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Freebooters strand another runner at third. Bottom 3, 1-1 the score. Poole, Reliable, and Island do up. Here's catcher Brady Poole batting in the 9 slot today, hitting .269 with 3 RBIs on the year. First pitch slider middle in, line to third, right at McFreddy, 1 down. Next up is the shortstop Reliable, 0 for 1 today. Popped out behind the plate his first time up. Fastball up and away is a strike, 0-1. Changeup up and in, called a strike, 0-2. Throw ball below the knees, taken, 1-2. Slider down low, taken, 2-2. Fastball up and away, fouled off, 2-2. Change up and in. Chased it inside, strike 3. Second punch out for Ellison, 2 down. Next up is Island, 0 for 1 today. Ball down and away in the first pitch. Check swing strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball down and in, low, 1-1. Change up and away. Island out in front of it on the swing, 1-2. Letter up and in, fouled off, 1-2. Fastball low in the dirt, 2-2. Good block. The ball up and away. Chased it outside, strike 3. Second punch out of the inning for Ellison, 3rd today, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for her to the 4th. Salmon, Turnbull, and Rodriguez due up. Here's the Fishman, Cole Salmon. He's 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging his first time up. Fastball up and away is called strike, 0-1. Fastball low, 1-1. Slider down and in is skied to left center field. Over for it is the left fielder and center fielder. Tantrum calls off Jeterson for the first out. Next up is Turnbull, rookie 1 for 1 today with a single. Doubled off on a line drive his first time on the base pass. Strike of the letter, 0-1. Chased it up and away, 0-2. Change up out in front of it at the knees. Strike out for Fabulo, his 2nd today, 2 down. Next up, Rodriguez, 1 for 1 with a single. Stranded at first base, her first time up. Fastball low, ball 1. Slider at the knees, foul back, 1-1. Fastball down and in, bloop to center. Over the diving shortstop, reliable, that's a base hit. Rodriguez 2 for 2 today as that single extends the inning with 2 down for straining. Lined into a double play his first time up, he's 0 for 1. Fastball up, taken high, ball 1. Fastball at the knees, straining skies it right center field. This should hang up for Jeterson, who's calling off Island. He makes the catch, and that's going to end the inning. Bottom 4, it's still tied at 1. Jackson, Bentley, and Townsend. Hard lineup do it for the Sandcats. Here's Jackson, 3rd baseman, 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging his first time up. This was fastball up and away is a check swing strike outside, 1-0. Slider middle in, called a strike, 1-1. Ball up, fouled off, 1-2. Fastball up and away, blooper into right field. Correa charges in, makes the catch, 1 down. Next up is Bentley, 0 for 1 today. Change it down and away, outside, ball 1. Fastball down the middle, fouled back, 1-1. Curveball middle away, outside, 2-1. Change up and in, Bentley fouls it back, 2-2. Fastball up and away, chased it high, strike 3. 4th punch up for Ellison. 2 down in the inning, and that'll bring up Townsend, 1 for 1 today with a single. Ellison now locked in out there on the mound. First pitch slider down and away is in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball middle in is crushed by Townsend to center field. He got all of that one. It is gone into the forest. 2nd homer of the year, 3rd homer of the year for Forrest Townsend, as that puts the Sandcats on top 2-1. As Ellison hung him a fastball. Next up is Jeterson, 1 for 1 with a single. First pitch curveball down and in, called a strike at the knees, 0-1. Change up middle away, fouled off, 0-2. Top out activates for Jeterson, fastball up, chased it high, strike 3. 5th punch up for Ellison today, and that ends the inning. But she does give up the lead on the home run ball to Forrest Townsend, 2-1 the score to the 5th. Ho, McFreddy, and Jennings do up. Top of the lineup looks to break through again here against Fabulo. There's Ho, catcher 0 for 2 today. Fastball up and away is a strike, 0-1. Fastball down and in is skied by Ho to right center field. Going over for it, Island, she'll make the catch, 1 down. Ho now 0 for 3, and that'll bring up McFreddy, 1 for 2 with a single. Fastball down and in is a strike, 0-1. Forkball at the knees, grounded to short, right at reliable, 2 down. Next up is Jennings, 2 for 2. Singled his last time up, he's also doubled. Fastball up and away is outside, ball 1. Fastball high, 2-0. Fastball up and in, lined up the middle, base hit for Jennings as he keeps it alive with his third hit today. He's 3 for 3. He'll be on 2 down. Gonna bring up Orr 0 for 1 with the walk. Slider up and in is a strike, going 1. Runner goes, fastball up, taken high, throw down is late. Stolen base for Jennings is second today. He's now 6 for 6 on the season. 1-1 the count to Orr's RBI man who activates for the rookie. Fastball up and away, grounded hard to second, but it's right at platoon, and that's going to end the inning. Unlucky there. Bottom 5, it's 2-1 still. Platoon, Tantrum, and Poole do up against Ellison. Here's Platoon, RBI on her first at bat as she hit a sacrifice bunt to score a run. There's no official at bat yet for her. First plate appearance, I should say. Fastball away, line to right center field is down in the gap for a base hit for Platoon. She's going for second. Here's the throw from Jennings. It is late. It's a double for Platoon. She's 1 for 1, and that will bring up Tantrum, who's 0 for 1 with the ground out. RBI man active for him again. First pitch slider up. Check swing strike inside, 0-1. Fastball down and away is low, dribbled to the mound, under Ellison's glove to Salmon. He'll go to first with it 1 down as Platoon advances to third. Next up is Brady Poole, the catcher, 0 for 1 today. First pitch curveball down and away, grounded to second right at Salmon. That'll get the run in as he throws to first for the second out. RBI for Poole, it's 3-1. Sandcats extend the lead, and that'll bring up Reliable 0 for 2. First pitch change up and away is high, ball 1. Fastball up and in. Turned on by Reliable and crushed to right center field. Ray on the warning track. Will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Sandcats get another run on the ground out by Poole. 3-1 to score to the 6th. A lot of small ball here for the Sandcats, but it's working. Correa, Salmon, and Turnbull do up. Here's Dash Correa, 0 for 2 day on an RBI ground out for him. Well, last time he played as he's no longer locked in. Fastball down and in is a strike, going 1. Outside heater misses, 1-1. Changeup hangs, fouled off 1-2 as Whiffer activates for Correa. Fastball up and away is chased, dribbled to first. Fabio picks it up, flips to first, in time, 1 down. Next up, Salmon, the fishman, 0 for 2 today. Fastball down and away is low, ball 1. Strike at the knees, 1-1. Change up at the knees, driven deep by Salmon to left center field, hooking away from Jeterson. He'll make the catch, though, in front of the wall, 2 down. Next up is Turnbull, 1 for 2 today with the single. Fabio now locked in. Slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up, fouled off by Turnbull, 0-2. Change up at the knees, skied by Turnbull to right center field. That'll hang up for Island. And Fabio will have a quality start as he has a 1-2-3-6. To the bottom of the 6th, it's still 3-1 Sandcats. Island, Jackson, and Bentley do up. There's Island, 0 for 2 today, no longer locked in. Noah batting under 200 on the year as that curveball's down and in for a strike, going 1. Ellison gets ahead. Fastball down in the way is fouled off, 0-2. Change up and in, inside, 1-2. Slider outside, misses, 2-2. Fastball down and in, chased it inside, strike 3. 6th punch out for Ellison today, 1 down. Next up is Jackson, who's 0 for 2. Slider inside, misses, ball 1. Fastball up, called a strike, 1-1. Change it middle away, called a strike, 1-2 to Jackson. Curveball up and in, high, 2-2. Slider up and away, fouled off, still 2-2 the count. Fastball up and in, chased it inside, strike 3. 7th punch out for Ellison, 2nd in the inning. 2 down, and that'll bring up Bentley, 0 for 2. Change it down and in on the first pitch is lined into right center field. Correa going back to the wall. Dives out of his reach. That's going to be a base hit. Bentley on his way to second. Throw in from Correa is late. Double for Bentley. Keeps eating alive for Townsend, who homered last time up. He's also singled. He's 2 for 2 and locked in. Fastball down in the way, and the first pitch is a called strike, 0-1. Changeup down and in is low in the dirt, 1-1. Slider up and away, high, 2-1. Curveball down and away, grounded to second. Salmon therefore to go to first. That ends the inning. Ellison through the sixth with a quality start to the seventh. It's still 3-1. Rodriguez straining and Ho to up against Fabulo. Here's Rodriguez, 2 for 2 day with 2 singles. Fabulo still locked in as he's back out there for the 7th inning. Fastball inside misses to Rodriguez, ball 1. Slider middle away is in there for a strike, 1-1. Slider middle in, bloop to left field. That will hang up for Tantrum, 1 down on the liner. Next up is Straining, 0 for 2 today, intense. Fastball up and away is a strike, 0-1. Fastball away, line to second. Platoon picks it up, 2 down. Next up is Ho, catcher, 0 for 3 today. His Freebooters offense has gone quiet. So quiet you can hear the crickets chirp as that changeup's inside, ball 1. Curveball, slider inside, 2-0. Fastball inside, 3-0. Low in the dirt, 4-pitch walk for Fabulo is second today as Ho will reach base. That'll bring up McFreddy, 1 for 3 with a single. 2 down, runner at first. Tying run at the plate for the Freebooters as that changeup is outside for a strike, 0-1. Forkball at the knees, line to center field, but it's right at Jeterson, and that ends the inning. As the hard hit ball goes right to the fielder. Bottom 7, it's 3-1. Jeterson, Platoon, and Tantrum due up. Here's Jeterson, 1 for 2 today with a single. First pitch slider down and away is outside, ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Curveball middle away, swung through it, 1-2. Tough out activates for Jeterson. Change it down and in the dirt, 2-2. Fastball up and in, fouled back, still 2-2. Slider up and away, popped up foul territory. Ho over near the Sandcats dugout, makes the catch, 1 down. Next up is Platoon, doubled herself last time up, and then she scored a run. She's also hit a sacrifice bunt RBI. 1 for 1 day. Curveball outside for a strike, 0-1. Fastball down, dribbled to second, right at Salmon. He'll make the play to first, 2 down. That's going to bring up Tantrum, who's 0 for 2. First slider up and away, dribbled in the hole to first. Rodriguez backhands it, flips to Ellison in time, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Maleo. To the 8th, it's still 3-1. Jennings, Orr, and Correa hard of the lineup up. There's Jennings, 3 for 3 today. He's doubled and singled twice. Fabulo done after 7 innings. He has a quality start, giving up 1 run on 7 hits, walking 2 batters and striking out 2. Coming out of the bullpen is former Freebooters closer Kate as she goes for the 6-out save. Frequent on the year, has no record at 9 ERA and a 157 whip, 7 earned runs given up in 2 appearances, 1 save recorded, 7 innings pitched, 7 hits surrendered, 4 walks, and she has struck out 8 batters, batting average against .250 on the year. See how she does here against her old club. Fastball up to Jennings is taken high, ball 1. Screwball low, 2-0. Fastball up, swung late, 2-1. Fastball up and in, swung late again, 2-2. Fastball up and away, line to third, right at Jackson, 1 down. Bad luck there. Next up is Orr, 0 for 2 today with a walk for the rookie. Fastball up and in is high, ball 1. Fastball middle of the plate, line to Bentley, 2 down. 3 straight lineouts in a row, and that'll bring up Correa 0 for 3 with an RBI ground out. Fastball down at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Fastball down and in, dribbled to short. Easy play for Reliable, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 for Frequin. Bottom 8, it's still 3-1. Poole, Reliable, and Island due up. There's Brady Poole. RBI ground out last time at the plate. He's 0 for 2. First pitch curveball down and in from Ellison is called strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up and away is outside, 1-1. Change it down and away. Dribbled back to the mound. Ellison fields it to first, 1 down. Next up, reliable 0 for 3. Flew out last time up to right field. First pitch slider up and in. Called a strike, 0-1. Fastball down and away. Grounded to third, right at McFreddy. 2 down. Reliable 0 for 4 today against his old club, and that'll bring up Island 0 for 3. First pitch curveball down and away. Low, ball 1. Fastball up and away is a ball, 2-0. Change it down and in. Low, 3-0. Composed activates for Ellison. Slider middle away. Outside ball 4. 4-pitch walk for Ellison, and that will end her outing. Here's Jackson 0 for 3 today in tenths. Ellison goes 7 2/3 innings, giving up 5 hits, 1 walk, 3 earned runs, 1 home run. She's in line for the loss, but she does have a quality start so far. First is her responsibility. It's coming out of the bullpen is going to be closer Chico Lapata as he looks to keep it a 2-run game. Lapata has made 2 appearances on the year for us. No ERA with 1 whip. No runs given up in his 2 appearances, which were 2 innings in length. 2 hits surrendered, 4 strikeouts recorded, and his batting average against is 2. First pitch slider away from Jackson is a ball outside, 1-0. Fastball up and in is high, 2-0. Jackson, of course, and Lapata were teammates here to start the Sear franchise. They were both on the Jacks. That cutter is fouled back, 2-1. Fastball up and in, swung through it late, 2-2. Okay, that activates for Lapata. Slider up and away, outside, full count. Runner will go on the pitch. Cutter up and in, chased it inside, strike 3. Lapata gets the punch out, and that ends the inning. To the 9th, we're still down 2. 3-1 the score. Salmon, Turnbull, and Rodriguez do up. Leading off is the Fishman, Cole Salmon, 0 for 3 in tenths with the strikeout. Nobody here can play shortstop. Okay. So Salmon's going to have to back because no one else can play second except Straining, and I don't want to put the pitcher in the lineup. Salmon 0 for 3 today with the strikeout. Looking to bounce back here against his against Frequin. Fastball high, misses, ball 1. Fastball up and in, swung late, 1-1. Fastball up and away, swung late again, 1-2. Fastball away, bloop down the left field line, then it's dropping in for a base hit. Salmon's first today. He is 1 for 4. The Fishman leads off the inning with the single. Hey, Hulkman. Yeah, we're doing all right. We had a stream earlier today. We won the first game in that one. Thank you. And we are taking on the Sandcats here. We're looking to keep our winning streak alive. It's going for 7 wins in a row. Left fielder Turnbull up, rookie 1 for 3 today. 471 average, 1 homer, 1 RBI, 11 RBIs, whatever. Fastball outside from Frequin misses, ball 1. Chased it high, 1-1. Runner goes, fastball at the knees, Turnbull skies it into right center field. That's going to hang up for Jeterson. 1 down. Just have not gotten... Are they in the playoffs? Not quite. I think we have clinched it based on our division rankings. We're the only team that has more than 6 wins right now. I think we're going to be in, but I want to win this game. That'll put us at 10, and that'll officially clinch it for us. Coupled with a Herbisaur's loss, of course, because they can still rally back. Rodriguez is 2 for 3 today. She's singled twice. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Screwball inside for the strike, 1-1. Screwball away, Rodriguez skies it left center field. I think she's out in front of it. And making the catch in the gap is Tantrum, 2 down. Just been the story of our offense this game, folks. Can't score. Last chance is Straining, the DH 0 for 3. We're going to pinch hit for him. See his tense. Going to go to OG member Bad Hop Brown. His faces old teammate Frequin. Brown on the year is hitting .235 with 2 RBIs as he's pinch hitting here in the 9th. Fastball away is a strike from Frequin, 0-1. Chased it inside, 0-2, and that activates Whiffer. There it goes. Chased it in the dirt, dribbler back to Frequin. That's going to end the game. As the Freebooters lose a close one to the Sandcats 3-1. That is a game we probably should have won because Fabio Fabulo is not a very good pitcher. That was depressing. Lost to a team that we should have beaten. 3-1 the final. We just couldn't score. Sandcats played a lot of small ball. They did what they needed to do to win. They got 5 hits total. They had a sack bunt RBI. They had an RBI ground out. And they had a solo homer. They just outplayed us. Hitless today for us were Ho or Correa, straining, and the pinch hitter Brown. Only RBI for us today was on Correa's RBI ground out fielder's choice in the first inning. On the other side, hitless today for the Sandcats were Reliable, Island, Jackson, Tantrum, and Poole. RBIs today for Poole on a ground out, Platoon on a sack bunt. She also scored a run, and Townsend had a solo home run. He had a 2-hit day as well. Ellison, 7 2/3 innings. She has a quality start. 5 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, 7 strikeouts, and a home run ball. She falls to 2-1 on the year. Gets her ERA under 2, though. And Lapata, 3rd of an inning, striking out a batter. Fabio Fabulo, quality start. He'll take the win. 7 innings pitched, 7 hits, and earned run, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. Improves to 2-0 on the year. And Frequent, a 2-inning save, giving up 1 hit, as that is her 2nd of the season. I think if the Herbisaurs lose, we're pretty much guaranteed it, yes. Townsend, player of the game, he had the home run, followed by Ellison's quality start and Fabulo's quality start. Alright. Oh well. We tried. We had to lose eventually. I mean, we were on a 6-game winning streak, so... Just glad it happened now and not in the playoffs. Alright, let's look around the league. Any roster moves? Moose signed Piston Wiggins as they cut right fielder Damian Armhorn. Moose are already out of the playoffs. They're at 3-9. They also signed Bertram Halfberger III, replacing Elmo Slayer as they release their ace to the Wild. Alright, let's look at player development options. Okay, speed for Orr. She could use that. That is a good upgrade there. Fiducci, not really a good one for her. Muddy Water could use the junk. That's a nice upgrade. It's really expensive, though. Ellison could use the velocity and the accuracy, not gonna lie. Freeman, I don't want him to get RBI duds, so that's a no. Same with Rums, don't want him to get K duds. These two are out, this one's out. I'm gonna go with the cheap one here for Ellison. Seems like a nice one to get. This 1 velocity, and the 2 accuracy. And now she's back up to a B+. Alright, nice job, Malaya. Alright, Herbisaurs do play in this sim, so let's see how they do. This is make or break here for the clinching. Crocodiles upset the Jacks 7-5. Let's see. B-Wolves win 10-5 over the Grapplers. Here we go. Herbisaurs and Wild Pigs. Wild Pigs blow them out of the water 11-0. They fall to 6-6. We're 3 games ahead. We have 4 games left to play. Overdogs beat the Nemesis 6-2. Okay, interesting. Moonstars win 4-2 over the Blowfish. That's an upset there. Platypi beat the Heaters 8-2. Platypi clinched their playoff berth. Grapplers then beat up on the B-Wolves 6-2, keeping themselves in the hunt. B-Wolves lose to the Wide Loads as well, 4-3 as they're falling out of the race. Moonstars beat the Sirloins 3-2. And Overdogs rally to beat the Buzzards 4-3. And then in the last sim, Sandcats lose to the last place Sawteeth 8-2. So the Sawteeth can beat them, but we can't. Interesting. Alright. Alright, so with the Herbisaurs loss, we are 3 games ahead with 4 games left to play. We have not officially clinched the division. It is still up for grabs. But if they lose and we win, it's over. And I think we might play them next, actually. I think we do. Looking at the Boss Division, Moonstars at 7-4, Blowfish at 7-5. That's a close race there. Sirloin's still in it at 6-5 as well. Sandcats are at 6-6. They're not looking too good, but if they start winning, they might make it. Wild Pigs, I'm gonna rule them out. They're at 6-7. I don't think they're gonna make it. Hot Corners, they're still in at 5-5. I think the Platypi are in. They're 9-4. Beowulfs are on the bubble. Grapplers are on the bubble. Heaters and Wide Loads aren't looking so hot right now, but they are still mathematically in. Nemesis aren't looking so hot either. They're all still mathematically in, but it's not looking good. Overdogs and Jacks are fighting for it. Buzzards, they're borderline almost out. Alright, let's see. Alright, next game is actually against the Hot Corners. Okay. Hot Corners coming at 5-5. They will be sending Archibald McLongthrop to the hill, 1-1 with a 5.73 ERA and a 1.91 WHIP. And for us, we will be countering with our ace Hedwig Lafayette as we are on game number 13 at 9-3. So with a win and a Herbisaur's loss, we are officially clinched. Alright, let's set the lineup and then we'll call it a day for this episode. Alright, what do we got? So it's going to be Ho at catcher, and Jennings in center, locked in. Okay. Rodriguez back in DH, he'll bat third. Oro bat fourth at shortstop. Freddie in first base, he'll bat fifth. Burnett in third, he'll bat sixth. Salmon at second, he'll bat seventh. Correa in right bats eighth, and Turnbull in left will bat ninth. Okay. I like that lineup, I'll stick with that. Alrighty. That's going to do it for this episode. WHIP is walks and hits per innings pitched. So it's basically the total number of walks and hits they've given up all season divided by 9. Or divided by the number of innings pitched, so it's oh god. Ow. Alright. Alrighty. Do we have time for one more? I think we have time to record one more here. Yeah, I think we got enough time. We should be able to do that. Okay, I will be back in a few minutes. We're going to set that episode up real quick. So, recap for this one. Lost a tight one to the Sandcats 3-1. It was a nice pitcher's duel, but we got outplayed by small ball. Fortunately, the offense just couldn't put anything together. So it ended our winning streak. It died at 6 games, but we're still in first place as the Herbisaurs lose. All we need to do is win next game, and they need to lose, and then we have clinched the division. And then we will officially be in the playoffs, and we'll probably be the number 1 or 2 seed at that point. Hopefully we can keep this momentum going. We will have the next episode up in a few minutes. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Yeah, home field advantage should actually come in very handy for